Okay, the Fulani tribe in Ghana have been in Ghana for decades, for centuries now. But why have they not been accepted as an indigenous ethnic tribe in Ghana? 3 reasons why. Number 1, because of their nomadic lifestyle, meaning they move from place to place. They have no settlement, so they have no home in Ghana. Number 2, because of the date that they came to Ghana. They came during the colonization of Ghana. They came in 1940s, thereabout, that they have seen them moving around with their animals, grazing the ground everywhere. So after independence, many authorities said, no, any tribe that came to Ghana from 1900 till date will not be accepted as an indigenous tribe in Ghana. So they are migrants and strangers of the land. The reason is that they said they came during Ghana's weakness, and the colonial masters created a pathway for them to come in. And so after independence, many people suggest that any tribe who came during 1900 to date should exist Ghana. And so they were the only people who came during that period, the Fulani'S. And so some of them left and went to hide at a place called Agogo. I don't know that place, but they still returned back to Ghana. Until date, they are still in Ghana. Number 3. So ever since these people came to Ghana in 1940s, they have never left. They have been moving from place to place with their animals, from region to region. So in the northern side of Ghana, Dagombas, to be precise, they have given the Fulani's a place to settle, at least to build some tent, to have a roof over their head, because they have seen them around with their animals in their vicinity every day. And they notice they don't have a place to sleep. They always sleep outside with their animals. So they showed them a favor and granted them a place to build some tent so that they can go out with their daily activities, and when night falls, they can come back home and sleep. So that was the favor the Dagombas people showed to them, which is the nature of Ghanaians. So when they became familiar with the area, guess what? They began to reveal their true character towards the Dagombas. Not only the Dagombas, but the Mamprosis and the Konkombas and many other people in that region. They used to have problem with the Fulani's, that they have shown them favor. They return the favor with wickedness. They will allow their animals to trespass into the farmlands of the indigenous people's farm and destroy their farmlands. And when the people complain, they will confront them with quarrel, conflict, that will result to shedding of blood. Many lives will be lost in the process. So they have been having problem with the Fulani's ever since in that place. And so that had been their record. So Ghanaians fear that if they become citizens of Ghana, then how would that situation be for Ghana to handle? So they make them remain migrants and strangers of the land in that place, Gushingu. Because anytime they thought of integrating themselves into Ghana to become a citizen, the people will object to that idea and said, no, you are not a citizen, you are a stranger of the land. And according to Ghana laws, if you are a tribe, you must have a hometown. You must have a place called home. This is my hometown. So since they don't have a hometown, the law has not favored them to become a citizen. So Fulani's people came in 1940s. So they are rejected to become a tribe. But they have been trying to become a citizen. They have been praying, doing everything. Anytime they will be raising that topic. But always the people of Ghana will object to it. Not because they hate them, but because of the character that they have. Even in Volta region, we used to have a problem with them. When they came around with their animals, they will send their animals into your farm to destroy your farmlands. And when you talk about it, they want to cutlass you, they want to machete you, they want to destroy you. And we had a problem with them. That was some conflict that took place in Volta region against the Fulani's. But because they were few in numbers, we overcame. So it is not a news, or it is not something new about these Fulani's. So today they are now complaining that President Mahama did not fulfilled his promise, because in the campaign season, he promised them citizenship. But since he became a president, he has not fulfilled it. But this is just 1 year in his tenure. But doesn't mean that he has failed to fulfill that promise. But already you people have shown, you are proving to the world that, or to Ghanaians, that you are terrible people to be included into a citizenship tribe, a tribe as a citizen in Ghana. Because for record sake, you have never demonstrated to be worthy to be integrated for decades. And for legality's sake, you are not qualified to be considered a tribe in Ghana. So it is a favor Mahama wants to do for you people. And looking around Africa, there has been a problem with terrorism in the regions. And the people recruited into that terrorism group are the Fulani's. And Nigeria in particular, they have a state in Nigeria that belongs to the Fulani's. And they have proven that no, it is not right to have other people who will believe in their own God and not to believe in their God Allah. So since you don't believe, since people don't believe in their Allah, those people must not be allowed to live. They must be taken out. And people have taken weapons, cutlass. Your tribe have taken cutlass. And they make a law. They took a law out of the Quran and said, people who do not believe in Allah must be taken out of this world. So you don't like to have any other human beings around you. Only the people who believe in Allah should be allowed to exist in this world. We have Muslims in Ghana who use the Quran, but we have never known that there is a law that is in the Quran that says no other faith should live or exist in this world except the faith of Allah, the people who believe in Allah. We have never heard that with the Muslims groups in Ghana. We coexisted with the Muslims in Ghana. Even in voter ID, most of the Muslims, we can't differentiate ourselves that we are different. No, we coexist with each other. Whenever they are celebrating their festival, it is our joy because we are going to eat, we are going to play music together and dance together. And most of them, they are musicians. So on Christmas Day, they will play music for us and we will dance. We have no problem with each other. But there is the Quran that they are using is the same Quran people are talking about, that there is a law from the Quran that says you should take a cutlass and weapons and kill your other human beings who do not believe in your Allah. So it is not the problem with the Quran, but it is the problem with the people. Fulani. Does that mean they just love to kill human beings? I'm just asking. That is the Fulani'S outside Ghana. Those in Ghana, they are not doing that. Maybe it's because of their number, but maybe it's because they have no chance to do that in Ghana. And maybe they have some kind of love and some kind of peaceful life in Ghana. But you people did not come out to condemn your other tribe in other countries with the character that they put out there. Become a terrorist and taking the law of Sharia law in Nigeria, for instance. The constitution of Nigeria does not mean anything to them. That constitution should be condemned and only the Sharia law should be respected in Nigeria. And those among you who are in politics, they have now become a weapons against the people. And people are succeeding over the people, taking their lives in Nigeria. And as a wise president like Mahama, looking at that, which your tribe is capable of doing in other countries where they have a residence, they have a home, they have a place to call my hometown. And they are doing that to other tribe, other people in Nigeria. Will you consider them in your country to become a citizen? Knowing that you just want to show them a favor because you love humanity and you love one Africa. Will you consider them to become a citizens of Ghana? That will be something you have to think about. You have to sit down, to wait a little bit, to have a rethink about it. While is the president of Ghana is having a rethink of the promise that he has made to you. You people came out, instead of people condemning your other people in the other countries for their bad behavior, you came out to lay threat on Ghana. You threatened Ghana, you threatened the president. And you said the same thing that they did to your tribe in other countries. That's why your people are taking weapons and killing people anyhow. So if Ghana is not careful, that thing can be replicated into Ghana. And Ghana will have problem with you people. Isn't that a threat you are issuing to Ghana and commanding the president to do something that would destroy Ghana's peace that we have built for decades now? You want President Mahama to have that record of destroying Ghana by giving you people citizenship. Because in his just 1 year, you people, you have come out and you threaten Ghana. Instead of coming out to condemn your tribe in other countries who are taking the lives of innocent people anyhow, or because of the 72 virgins that await them, and condemn that character and said, that is not your nature. You people, you're not that violent. And change that narrative about Fulani'S. Instead, you came to threaten Ghana and to remind Ghana that Ghana is not an exception to what is happening to other countries. Huh? That is your wisdom. Ghanaians will say, hey, we surrender, please. President Mahama, please fulfill that promise. Let them become a citizen. You don't want trouble. You don't want Nigeria kind of trouble in Ghana. Then we surrender because we are scared of Fulani'S. That is your wisdom, Fulani. That is your wisdom. You're not wise. Ghana is not an exception to what is happening in Nigeria. It means you love what is happening in Nigeria because you feel like that's what you must do. Because when people offend you, you must take them out of this world. So you believe in the character of your generation, what they are doing in other countries, and you want Ghanaians to accept you people to become a citizen, which legally you are not supposed to become a citizen. You must have a certain document to become a citizen, and you have shown your character like this. And you think a wise president like President Mahama, who wants the love of wants peace, will grant you people. No, there has been a delay promise. Even God has promised people, but there has been a delay. Doesn't mean people are denied that privilege, but it will keep on delaying if people fail to adopt to the nature of human beings and you want to be separate, you want to be different, then continue being different and continue being a stranger in Ghana or in other countries. So that is your problem to deal with. Instead of condemning the character of your generation in other countries, you will be praising it and threatening the country that Ghana is not an exception. So that when they grant you people the privilege, you can bring your people in to have a majority in Ghana. And then the Sharia law will just come out and Ghana must obey it. And then we have a problem like Nigeria. That can never happen and never shall it happen. And President Mahama is a wise man. That promise doesn't mean that he failed to fulfill it, but it can be delayed. If people can make it delay, okay? So continue making it.
So some Ghanaians said I should use my platform to advise Ghanaians on their intake of the Fulani'S. Using what had happened in Nigeria to cite a sample. So what she actually wants me to tell Ghanaians is to be very careful. Fulani'S this, Fulani'S that. But here's my take. Calm down, sister. I hope you're listening. Here's my take. Your weakness. The Nigerian problem is not the Fulani'S. Did I shock you? I'm trying to find the best way to put it. The Nigerian problem is not the Fulani'S. The Fulani'S are like a wind, an inevitable wind that will definitely blow on every house. They are like a wind. They are like a standard to measure the rate of your unity. It's natural. It is what? Natural. They are tools to measure the length of your strength, or the strength of your unity, or the strength of your civilization, the strength of your security. So I actually like the fact that these people exist. Thank you, Fulani'S. If we don't have Fulani'S, how would people understand that they will have to be civilized, they will have to be in order, they will have to make do with proper governance? As far as I'm concerned, the Fulani'S will never be a threat to Ghana. Why? Because Ghanaians are united. 1, they've got superior knowledge. 2, their government is powerful. 3, they are very peaceful. I'm from the Igbo tribe, but one of the things I got to understand about Fulani'S is, listen, if you act anyhow, they will give you anyhow. But when they come to your society to understand that this society is actually very much organized, I think they behave themselves. Otherwise, any Nigerian should come around and tell me whether Nigeria had ever posed to be organized through history. No. Nigeria's case, see how you would know that the Nigerian case is not a question of the Fulani'S, is you see that everything is coming in to destroy Nigeria. Everything. Talk about this one, that one problem, this one. If you touch the Fulani'S, you touch this one, to tell you, when so many of their challenges, when the people's challenge had become arbitral. Listen, the people's challenge had become arbitral. When the people's challenges, when the people so say to be a problem are of many varieties, then you should understand that the problem of those people are not those things. They are those people. If you don't set your house on a solid foundation, don't blame the wind. The wind is inevitable, bruh. If you're building a house and you don't have a solid foundation, don't blame the wind, because the wind will come. Yeah, the wind will come. Yeah, I said it is very biblical too, very rational and mental, very logical. The wind will definitely come. It's just like staying in a family where there are boys and you people are not united. Your people are just, and you say, oh, at the end of it all, you come and start blaming a woman that was married into the family. Oh, you were saying she came into the family. You were saying she came into this family, that this family became this. That's a big lie. Don't blame the woman. Don't blame the woman. Your family was not united in the first place. And that is why when she came into that family, somehow she was motivated. She was motivated by, you see, people don't understand that even though darkness is simply the absence of light, darkness also has ability. Yeah, darkness does not have an SI unit of measurement. It's light. So it's just, darkness does not truly exist. But in the inexistence, darkness does not exist, but in the absence of an existence. Right? That's exactly how all these things are. Weakness does not exist, but in the absence of an existence, which is strength. That's what it is, in case you all don't know. So as long as, what I'm trying to say is that as long as Ghanaians, you see this peace that exists between you people, if it was 60%, if it was 80%, because of this my page, you people should always conduct things to ensure it becomes 100%. Because as I am right now, I'm also working on conventions and seminars. That's why I'm doing all these things, so that Nigerians would also hear. Because that is the only way you can speak to Nigerians, by criticizing them in front of many and referring to them, people that are doing it right. So you people are a means of reference. That's why I would always implore you people to continue doing better. Thank God for you people, so that you people would become a yardstick, a standard to other African societies. You people, South Africans, Botswana, especially to Nigeria, you people will become a yardstick, people that they will look up to. Because you guys are people that I would always use as samples when I start my conventions and my seminars towards Nigerians.
When I posted a video about the Fulani's, some people were insulting me and saying that, oh, I'm trying to bring division. No. This guy's comment said, we are Ghanaians and you cannot take that from us. That divide and conquer will not work. I'm not dividing, neither am I conquering anything. I am trying to understand why, if you are Ghanaians, why did that man did a video threatening the government that if the government does not allow them to get Ghana passport, or they put them in the constitution, they are going to cause confusion. Like he gave example like what is happening in Mali and also what is happening in Niger and Nigeria, like what the Fulani's are doing. So that means I want to understand, if you claim you are Ghanaians, then that means you have loyalty to Ghana. So now, some of you claim you have Ghana passports, you have ID card and all those things. Are you willing to protect Ghana in terms of war against Fulani's, or you are going to support the Fulani's in Burkina Faso? For example, if there is a war between Ghana and Burkina Faso, are you going to support the Fulani's in Burkina Faso? Or if there is a war between Ghana and let's say if there's a war between Ghana and Mali, or a war, like just hypothetically, are you going to support the Fulani's in in other countries, or you are going to stand for Ghana? This is where the loyalty stands. Because if you claim you are Ghanaians and you have Ghana passports and you have all the things that you need and all the I have my Ghanaian, I'm a Ghanaian, that is not just by mouth. It's not just by mouth. It's by your actions. And if your allegiance is with Ghana, then you have to fully be with Ghana. You have to support Ghana and you have to do things for Ghana and not allow people who are not Ghanaians to come and take advantage. If you see another Fulani coming from Mali, that Fulani is not your it's not a Ghanaian, it's a Malian. So you cannot allow them to come and take advantage of the things that you are. So you have to prove beyond reasonable, because some of you claim you are Ghanaians. I have a Ghanaian passport, come for it. Yes, and then your loyalty should come with it. You cannot have a Ghanaian passport and your loyalty is with Mali and Nigerian Fulani. We are not going to allow that. You have to take the full package. Being a Ghanaian with a full package, your allegiance, your soul, your body, your spirit, your mind, everything for Ghana. That's what we are talking about. So if you are not willing to sacrifice for Ghana or to defend Ghana in terms of that situation, then I think you have to go back to your country. You have to go back to where you come from. And that's what we are saying.
Fulanis are not Ghanaian. Don't let them enter your immigration. Fulanis are not Ghanaian. They are bad people. Don't let them enter your police service. Fulanis are not Ghanaians. They are bad people. They will destroy you when they get the chance to enter fire service or immigration or custom. They will destroy your land or your country for you. Fulanis are bad people. Don't let them enter political parties. They will destroy you. When they get a little chance, they will destroy the country. Haba! What is your problem? What are you gaining? What are you seeking for? What's the meaning of that? All this going around the social media, insulting, speaking ill about Fulani tribe, insulting, like someone, to the extent that someone said yesterday, that Fulani people use cow urine to wash their private parts and their faces. Haba! Are you normal? Are you normal? All that allegations are false news. We have Fulani people who are in immigration, police services, custom, they are in political parties, they are in the parliament, they are nurses, doctors, teachers. About 10 to 20 years now, they are still serving Ghana. Have you ever heard that this person have done this or done that? Have you heard before? If you heard or hear, bring out the proof. Let us see. You have no proof, you have nothing. Just what people are saying, just imagination. When they are given chance, they will destroy your country, they will do that, they will do this, they will... Oh my God. It's too much. Enough is enough. You need to stop. You need to give up. Yes, you need to give up. You are doing all this so that you will say, like me, like this, I will say because of that, I'm going to change my tribe. I'm going to feel shy of being a Fulani or something. In my next generation, I want to be born as a Fulani. In my next generation, I want to be a Fulani. I am proud who I am. Yes, I am proud who I am. Never in my life feel shy of my tribe. What is the hate? Let us live peacefully in this country. All of you that are sitting back there doing your job, some of you are not even staying there. Like the most painful thing, those who are doing the thing, those who are doing the hypocrisy, they are not even in this country. They are outside country, sitting there just because Ghana is their country, but they are not living here. They are doing it. They are talking ill about Fulani. Every day gossip, konkonsa. You don't have any work. If you wake up now, you go and take your China phone, you come live stream, you come and be insulting people. If you are using China phone, let your head, like your brain, use correct mind. Don't let your brain use China brain. Thank you.